What are some of the things that you could be saying or doing that say a lot about you as a salesperson and you might not even know it? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about how I see salespeople interact with each other on a daily basis. Now, I'm part of a couple of different forums on Facebook and online. And it's interesting that somebody will come in and they'll say, hey, look, I just closed the biggest deal of my life. And it might be a $50,000 deal, maybe a $100,000 deal, whatever the number is. There's two groups of people. The first group of people come in, they're like, hey, congratulations, dude. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, chick, whatever way they say it, right? And they give some praise. And they're like, you know what? That's very cool. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. And then the second group is going to be the haters. The second group are the people who come in, they're like, oh, I remember my first year in sales closing a $50,000 deal. I remember my day yesterday where I closed a $100,000 deal. So let's just say that we're talking about trophies, okay? And the person who got on board was like, hey, look, I've got this really cool trophy. Can you guys just, look at it and give me some praise? And people are like, hey, that's a fantastic trophy. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Good job. And the salesperson's like, yeah, I feel really good, okay? And then the second group of people come in and they're like, yeah, I got a trophy too, but look how big my trophy is. Oh, you've got one? It's not that big. I got you beat, right? So what you do and what you say around other salespeople does have an effect on how you interact on a daily basis. And if you feel like there's days where you got to go out and you got to let your ego roll and you got to say, hey, look, I'm so much better than you and I'm so amazing, there's probably something going wrong. There's probably an issue that you're having. Right? And one of the coolest things that you could do to perpetuate your ability to sell more is congratulate the people that are around you. And I know this may sound like woo-woo or weird, but you are putting off a certain amount of energy. Right? And there's nothing greater that you can do for the people around you to build them up, because there's going to be a point where you're struggling and you're going to look around and you're going to go, I'm struggling and there's nobody here for me to talk to about trophies because I was such an insane jerk to people. It's not going to work out, okay? So you're going to use this to leverage if you're struggling. You can ask those people, hey, could you do something to build me up? You're not going to say it that way, right? But there is a certain amount of dopamine that gets released when people around you are like, hey, man, good job. Hey, chick, good job. Hey, dude, good job. Whatever way it gets said, right? I'm making fun of it on purpose, but whatever way it gets said. So one of the coolest things that you could do is build up the people around you, because at some point, you're going to need it too. So there you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do? You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.